What's going on? So this is the Redskins franchise. This is the wild card round. We do make it, as you can see with the Y. Now, I was kind of big baller brand saying that the Cowboys weren't going to make the playoffs, and they do make the 6th seed. We are the 5th seed, although we're behind the Bears, so are the Cardinals. We're all 10-6, so it doesn't really matter anyways. But the Buccaneers go 13-3 and just kind of run away with the conference. Packers go 10-6 and snag the number 2 seed. Bears grab the 5 seed. The Cardinals grab the 3, and we grab the 4. Cowboys get the 6. And on the AFC side, the Colts at 10-5-1, so a 10-win 1 seed. They take the 1 seed. Bills take the 2 seed, also 10-5-1. Jags do have to take the wild card because the Colts win their division. At 10-6, they're the number 5 seed. Chargers are 9-7 for the 3 seed. Browns 9-7 4 seed, and Broncos at 8-7-1 take the 5 seed. So we do see a team that is an 8-win team in the playoffs for the first time in a while. So this is it's pretty decent. Now the Titans finished at 5-11. I'm pretty sure the Vikings are the worst record. Yeah, 3-13. Rams also 5-11. Take the second worst. So that's kind of where the standings sit right now. So we do have to play the Cowboys because of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the weekly training real quick, see if we can get a couple more upgrades. All right, so we have a couple upgrades here. Luke Sellers gets 2. I'm gonna go ahead and go into his upgrades here. Now I like his utility better than his blocking. I don't really care about his blocking as much. But you know what? Since we're upgrading both, I'll just do utility again. It's still gonna make his blocking go up a little bit. So, oh, he needs 3 more snaps to unlock his ability, whatever it is. It's probably star or superstar. I don't know. I don't really care either. Fullback's not too important. I like him down around the goal line, but Darius Geis has been pretty decent for us there. Now, I'm unhappy playing against the Dallas Cowboys again, just because we've already played against them a couple times this season. So, I mean, it's not going to be too difficult of a game, just because we have played against them so much that we know all about them. But it is going to be an uphill battle for us, because we do end up messing up when we play against them often. So, but I'll see you guys in the game. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to get out of this stupid, look because of the... Oh my god, I missed the block because of it. Just because of the way I pressed that, but whatever. Matt Ioannidis gets the sack. I was hoping to get our safety to sack, but whatever. I gotta be really careful about how I press this. And I get caught in a lineman, and I can't get over there in time. Alright, well, he does have jukebox, so that's probably why I missed that one, but... So Cleveland beats Jacksonville in the wild card round. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and bring pressure here because I really want to get them off the field. I'm nervous about them with the ball. Zeke just breaks so much stuff. Now, I'm not expecting Zeke to get the ball here. But, he does get the ball. So, their drive is working. Out for them. So let's see if I can set up my run defense in time. I can't, and I'm gonna get caught in this stupid look again. I can't change it in time, but you know what? At least that we do get the fumble that Landon Collins picks up, and we almost take it back for a touchdown. Wow. So Chase Young with the strip sack. My retarded vision there keeps me from being able to process everything because I'm fumbling for what to say in the stupid look, but you know what? Whatever. Everything works out. We're going to go ahead and try to throw this one to Paul Richardson here. That's going to be my read. If I don't get it to him, then probably just going to actually take him. So we are going to go ahead and do our outside runs here. See if we can get Lindsey a good solid game here. We do. He rolls over for the first down, so that's exactly what we needed here. So just so that we don't run into any problems, I'm going to go ahead and run this one with Geis, but I'm going to run to the right, even though we're supposed to run to the left. I just saw that we have a better look to the right, and we do get 8 yards out of it. Guess we're going to try to go up the middle here. to the right again. We should be able to throw a corner on the next one if we don't get much, but we do. Oh, we almost get all the way in and all the way down to the 1 yard line. So we're actually not going to go ahead and throw with the corner, although since Darius Geis is not, see, he's tired, and this is a perfect look for me. So Julio should be able to beat him on this in-breaking route, and we got it. Touchdown. Great way to start this wild card round. So hopefully this can help carry us to a victory. They started with the ball, so us being able to start with the first points is gonna go super far to helping us in our Super Bowl campaign. So I've been like super simming the kickoffs sometimes when I'm the one kicking off. I don't like to do it, and they take like 1 or 2 seconds off when that happens. And so like, yeah, they're gonna get a flag for illegal man down here in the field, but I just feel like, I don't know, why do you take a second or 2 if it's a touchback? There's literally a touchback that took 2 seconds. Wait, what did that say? Pass interference? Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Oh, Miles Jack goes down again. Let's hope it's not too serious. He already went down for a super bad injury for much of the season. Alright, so that's why I pull him out, and we're good here. Boom! So, Zadarius Smith gets in there with the sack. So when I play my run D, if they do like a play action pass or anything, we usually are able to sack them. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, I mean, a dislocated elbow is like a medical emergency. You take them to the freaking hospital. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and just play normal coverage here. And if we stop them, I'm going to go ahead and blitz the crap out of them next time. Alright, so it is a run. And they don't go anywhere. They get a yard. So in this first quarter, we've been able to hold Zeke to, you know, pretty much nothing. You know, 3 rushes for 16 yards is, if you're a, come on, come down. Oh my god, he's not coming down. Well, let's hope that that doesn't screw up our, well, we get him. Chase Young with another sack. Now that should have been a safety, but I'll take it on the 1 yard line. So Chase Young with 2 sacks already. One of them was a strip sack. So this is a great way to start the game for us. Decent punt. I'm going to try to take this one back. Okay. Okay. Good punt return all the way to the 37 yard line. Let's go. Alright, I'm pretty sure Dwayne Haskins is one of... Oh no, we did throw a little bit, didn't we? But we've run mostly, so... Alright, let's go ahead and try to increase these passing yard totals. Get a possession catch. Boom. Perfect. So 3 of 3, 31 yards and a touchdown. It's a pretty decent way to start it off, although he was, you know, 3 of 3 with a 27-yard reception. The other 2 went for 4 yards total. So we are going to throw to Julio here, which, with that post-flag elite, you know, he'll come down with catches like that. Crazy catches you wouldn't expect. So, I don't like the corner position, so I'm going to go ahead and run it a little bit. See if we can get a little closer. We do. So I'm going to come back out in the same offensive look. And, you know, with the way that the corner is there, I don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to come down. Now, I don't know. We might be able to run slants here. But I'm actually just going to go ahead and run it with Lindsey. We got a touchdown. So that's why you run it sometimes. When you get them out in the gun split close and you come in, you know, if you get a good look, you'll be able to do it. And that corner was super wide out there, so I knew I had Phillip to go up the middle. All right, let's play this run D. Let's bring Lennon Collins down to the box. All right, there's a run. We fall down, but we're there. Matt Ioannidis, I think. No, that's not Ioannidis. That's I don't remember who that is. That is Ioannidis. Yeah, it is Ioannidis. I'm gonna bring out Chase Young. All right, so Chase Young is gonna not be able to make that play. I don't know what happened. Zeke's injured, probably. No, I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Why are plays getting so slow all of a sudden? I mean, Zeke just all of a sudden went from like fast to like super slow. Well, I did try to hit stick to air, so I'm not sure what we're doing here. Yeah, there we go. I called the wrong play because I was pressing A too fast. So they keep coming in this single back wing pair. for every freaking play, so I keep calling run D, and it's working. They do pass a couple times, and they've gone 100% completion rate because of it, but we're not letting up a whole bunch of yards. I mean, this is the first time they've even been close to the 50, so I'm going to keep calling it until it stops working. Although right now, I'm going to call my cover 3 blitz because I want it to get out of his hand fast. At 3rd and 15, if the ball's out of his hand fast and I can, you know, get a tackle before the line of scrimmage, or we get a sack with Chase Young, his 3rd sack of the day, you know, either way, we're getting the ball back, and that's exactly what I want. So after a touchback, we have the ball, you know, in the middle of the field, so I'm going to go ahead and run it left with Darius. I'm going to go ahead and try to break one. We do get, oh, yeah, he gets off his block and is able to get us down, but we're just kind of running whatever play it is that we want. I'm going to come straight up the middle here with Darius. We have a pretty decent seam that I can just go right through, and boom, we get it. So, you know, Darius is orange now, stamina-wise, so we're going to go ahead and run him with Lindsay. Now, for whatever reason, we don't know how to block on this play anymore. I got to find another one that we can run with Lindsay, but we're going to come back the opposite way just so we can set up a corner route with Julio just in case we don't get anything on this one. We don't. The outside linebackers are just filling these gaps. I should probably be cutting inside on these, but like, I don't know. I don't want to give up the play that early, you know what I'm saying? Because when you go in the inside gap, you're kind of giving up on the play. You're like, all right, I'm going to take 6 yards. If I can cut it outside, you know, I could still theoretically get like 8 yards out of it, or like 10, 15 yards, or break it. So we do get the first down, 4, 5, 47 yards and a touchdown. So we're going to take it to the 2-minute warning and go try to get 3 before half. I would, you know, I usually try to say 7 before half, but, you know, in a playoff game, I'm not going to force anything. I'm just going to go ahead and take any and every point that I can get, although I like the look they're giving me here. So we're going to go ahead and pass lead him up the field. We can't get it into him. Alright, so we're going to probably try to force one into well, Philip Lindsay if he can catch the ball. Beautiful. That wheel route just works sometimes, it doesn't work some other times, but when it does work, man, you get a lot of yards out of it. So Philip Lindsay's obviously pretty tired after that one, so we're going to go ahead and run a stretch with Geis. We've got 1:47 and all 3 of our timeouts. So I'm gonna fail to do anything with Darius there, but if we can kind of come, well, I don't know why we went hurry up. I pressed A, is that hurry up? I thought it was Y. And I thought I flipped the play too. Well, I'm pressing buttons and my, you know, whoa, oh, we're on no huddle. I didn't expect us to be on no huddle, so I'm actually going to take a timeout because of that. So we do have to use the timeout, although at 3rd and 8, like, this would be the time to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to look for Julio, and I can't get him. I got to scramble. I'm going to throw it. That should have been an interception, honestly. That's what you get for trying to force stuff. I did have to scramble. This is why I'm, you know, I don't want to say anything, but I'm probably going to look for a quarterback. I'm not super impressed with Haskins. I like what he's doing when he's on the field in the pocket, but I'm a scrambler. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to draft a quarterback, and if his ratings are, you know, halfway decent, then maybe. But, I mean, you know what? It's not to say that I am going to go ahead and use somebody different because, like, honestly, he could still be the best option. And if he is, you know, a couple, you know, only if I get, like, a superstar X Factor or somebody would I even dream of not using Haskins. Now, I am going to go ahead and try to get Nick Foles off of my roster because he's a 9 mil cap hit. He's probably the reason we have, like, no cap at all. And I'm going to keep him through the playoffs because after Dwayne went down for 8 weeks, like, you know, Chad Kelly can't throw the ball. Nick Foles wasn't super great either, but 71 can throw the ball way better than the 60, the 65 or 1 or whatever he is. I don't know. So Dallas is trying to get points here before halftime, but at a 3rd and 3, I'm just going to use my regular coverage just because I don't imagine that they're going to be able to pick this one up. They do pick it up. Well, I mean, Dak's 5 for 5 for 43 yards. This is why I lowered the thing, because when you go 5 for 5 for 43 yards, like, that's, I don't know. You're going to force him downfield more. You're down 17-0. Force one. Force one. Like, you could throw these dink and dunk plays like you just threw for -5 yards. -4. But, like, when you're down 17, you're going to throw down the field a little bit. And you throw right to me. Landon Collins with the interception. Decent return. Down to the 35 with 2 timeouts left. We're going to get points here. I'm not liking the read I'm getting here, but if I go ahead and do this right here, then maybe I'll be able to throw this route with Paul Jones and you go down. Boom. So what I'm going to be doing here with this route is I'm going to be looking for Judy coming back across the left side right there. And we're going to get in with him. All right, boom, perfect, touchdown. So that's exactly what I wanted to do there. Now, I kind of should have possibly thrown that a little earlier, but we've had a lot of trouble with the outside linebackers this whole game. So, like, I didn't want to throw that one before the outside linebacker kind of went back across the middle. And so when he did, and I read that, that's exactly when I went to Judy. All right, so we don't have a whole lot of yards this game. But we are up 24-0, so I'm just going to go ahead and run here. I don't really know where the defenders were going. They were acting, pretty weird there. So I probably could have made a better read on the situation had they done something and not just kind of run a crisscross pattern. But whatever, we'll get this first down here. All right, so now we got to run with Lindsey. Let's see if we can break anything. I mean, this play just, I didn't go deep enough. Like, literally, I don't know what's wrong with this play. Like, we have the boost on it. It's an outside run. Well, if I make that kind of read on it, then yeah, that'll work. So we're going to come back with Darius Geis here because I don't want to risk a fumble. We're going to run it right up the middle, and we do get the first down here. It's exactly what we needed. That was a solid gain, too. Darius Geis over 50 yards rushing the game. Gonna go ahead and run this strong stretch again. Try to break something. I really want to get a huge broken play touchdown. Now, obviously, it's not gonna happen on that one, but I do hope to eventually break one with him. I mean, let's see. I mean, we're probably not gonna get super good blocking here. Cam Sellers likes to over pursue his blocks. That's a time that you do have to cut it out there, and I cut it too close. But I'm gonna go back left with it. I mean, I don't really care. Yeah, actually, you know what? We are gonna need to try and convert this one here. So either Judy or, well, we got Julio. Boom! All right, go Julio. That's a pretty decent play right there. So now Haskins is at 150 yards. So I wonder if we're gonna finish at. We only have 223 yards total, so I'm not really expecting too much out of us. I don't like Julio ever being on this one. So yeah, let's just try to like milk a little bit more clock, I guess. We do get to the outside with Darius, so we come back in and we got a touchdown with Darius, guys. Perfect. That's why I take that weird angle to the outside, because if you can get a decent cut, you're gonna get a touchdown. All right, well, I'm thinking about kind of super simming much of the rest of this game. We're up 31-0. It's not like we need to play anything with this. I mean, everything that we do is just good for us. This is complete, total domination. So I'm going to go ahead and super sim a little bit, see if they'll come back at all and make it a hairy game. So super simming really just helped them out, gave them 15 points real quick. But with 4 minutes left in the game, I'm not too upset. Now, we do lose yards there. I'm not happy about that. I'm going to go ahead and run it straight up the middle here with Darius, try to pick those yards back up, and then I'm going to go ahead and pass. I don't like the tackle in the 3 gap there. So let's hope that we can, double team out of there. See, just like, I don't know. That was a kind of a weird one. I'm not going to run it here. I'm going to try to get a first down. You know, if I don't get it, I'm going to, you know, probably play the defense or whatever. So I'm going to kind of step right because we do have pretty decent pass protection. Pass lead Julio up the field and just go down. And that's pretty methodical right there. I am going to try to get him over 200 passing yards. So I'm going to go ahead and sub Judy into that spot. Now Julio kind of goes in the middle a little bit more. But I kind of want to see what we could do. We get Judy loose on the outside. He does not make the catch. So it could be argued that I'm, you know, making bad plays for the rest of the game. I'm not super happy that he went out here, but we have Goddard or Goddard or whatever. So we do get a decent pass. He does hold on to the ball. That's actually impressive. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with what I saw there. So that's pretty good. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run the clock out now that we got him over 200 yards. So we're gonna actually run this one before the 2-minute warning. I kind of like it, you know. I don't know what it is. I like running the ball, like snapping it right at the 2-minute warning and then running into it. It's just, well, we get this play's not been working for us. We get like a yard per play on it, but this strong stretch seems to work pretty decently. Maybe I have to start subbing him in on this this run, but I mean, this is the first. It's going to go backwards, obviously. Once I praise something, it's going to be, you know, it's going to not work. It's just a law of Madden. Once you say that, oh yeah, this is, you know, this is the play, it just doesn't work. Once you say anything positive, you know, it's like the opposite has to happen. Are you kidding me? Well, I think we pulled ourselves out of field goal range. I'm gonna attempt it, but I don't. Well, 53. Oh, perfect. Winds at our back. So I think I missed it though. No, I made it. Perfect. All right, so you know, just like that, that's probably game. All right, so checking out the stats, that was the end of the game. Haskins had 142.5 passer rating, which is pretty good. It's because his yards per attempt was down. It was only 11.5. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. 207 yards. He did beat Dak another, you know, we've been beating Dak with our quarterback every single time. Now, Dak's completion percentage was a little bit higher, but he was doing all these little dink and dunks, and only when I simmed did he get yards. So, you know, he had 1 passing touchdown, of course, while we simmed. You know, 2 interceptions. Darius Geis kind of led our efforts with 64 yards. Zeke only was at 61 today, both with a touchdown, and Phillip also had a touchdown. So, you know, it was kind of, you know, he only had 29 yards, but for whatever reason, we just couldn't get it going with that one stretch play. You know, receiving Julio, 7 receptions for 118 yards. That's Julio. He just does that. You know, they had a lot of guys get yards, so I guess we didn't share as much. Lindsey had 2 receptions for 40. Goddard had 1 for 13. Judy had 1, but he did have a touchdown, so that's super important. Paul Richardson had a reception for 20 yards. Julio did have a touchdown as well. Just wanted to mention that. Defensively, our interceptions, Jalen Johnson had 1 and Landon Collins had the other. Now, Landon Collins, I was the one I did. It looks like, I'm not sure. I guess we got that during simulation, so that's pretty decent. Now, sacks. Chase Young had 4 sacks. He's been a beast. I'm so happy we drafted him. Zadarius Smith had 1, and Ioannidis had 1. Byron Jones did not. I thought he did. I mean, that's basically it. Yeah, Chase Young forced a fumble. So that's pretty much it for the game. So there's a couple of things to do, I think. All right, so we do have an injured Miles Jack. He's gonna be out to the Super Bowl. He's been injured twice this year already, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do with him going forward. I don't know. He's literally going to have been injured for like 13 weeks this year, out of the with the Super Bowl like 21. So that's upsetting with how much we're paying him. it just also means that he's not going to be able to increase his overall. So I'm probably going to look to trade him because of that. So, all right, so we're going to take on the number 1 seed Buccaneers. Now, we do have Byron Murphy back. You know, look, it's great to get him back. I'm just still a little upset that we have to lose Miles Jack for the rest of the year. You know, it's not going to be super easy to go out. I guarantee this is going to be Chase Young. Yeah, Chase Young with 6 tackles, 4 sacks, and 4 fumble. Christian Kirk, not bad. Baker Mayfield and Olivia Vernon. So we're probably going to end up facing the Browns in the Super Bowl if we make it through. That's why I imagine it gets all the way through. But yeah, we're up to an 87 overall still, so even with the losses, I'm not really sure what to think. I don't want to face the Buccaneers because in Ultimate Team, for whatever reason, the only person who can throw for 158.3 passer rating is Jameis Interception Winston, and he just does it every single time you play him. He's just a phenomenal athlete when you play him. I don't know what it is, but he's just unstoppable. I don't care what his card is or what his rating is. He could be a 62 overall, and he'll still throw for 500 yards and 7 touchdowns against you and never be able to be picked off. So I'm not happy about playing the Buccaneers, but if we get through them, you know, we should be good. You know, maybe I'll end up like just simming or whatever one of the games so that we do get a loss. We don't have to win the Super Bowl year 2. But that being said, I need to edit my videos. I haven't done any of that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and work on the next one probably tomorrow. So, alright.